What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel for something I haven't done in a really long time. It is time to share with you my current favorites. So long to share these videos with you since it's so simple. I'm just supposed to share with you the things I've been loving lately. Some months I just feel like it's just, there's nothing profound that I have been loving, or I haven't acquired anything new and exciting or anything you probably haven't already heard of. But I decided that it is time to sit down and share with you some of the latest and greatest of things that I have been using, eating, consuming, watching, listening to, etc. and just share all the faves with you. So let's jump right in. We are going to start with probably one of my most favorites of this entire video. We're going to start with some beauty products, and we are starting with my new foundation. This is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better foundation and skincare. I was in the market for a new foundation, and I have tried, in my lifetime, I have tried so many different foundations. One thing remains absolutely certain. I love IT Cosmetics foundations. Every single time I buy one, I'm like, this is the greatest foundation on the face of this planet. Oh my gosh. And this one has exceeded my expectations in ways I didn't even know were possible. I don't know what I was expecting out of this foundation. It is a medium coverage foundation, but it makes my skin look so good. I have it on my skin today. There is a little bit of powder foundation on top, but not much. I don't have to do a whole lot of touching up. And for a medium coverage foundation, that is mind-boggling to me. I just feel like my skin looks so good, so perfectly imperfect, because it doesn't cover completely like the dark, like if I have like an active breakout or something like that. It doesn't cover that flawlessly, but my gosh, if my skin doesn't look amazing. If I put this on and do absolutely nothing else to it, I feel like I look like $1,000,000. Like, that's the kind of foundation that this is. I love it so much. For those of you that are curious, I am in the shade from Ulta Light Neutral 22. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. I'm going to be hard pressed to find another liquid foundation that I like more. The only exception would be if I was looking for like a really intense, like stage makeup, thick, full coverage foundation. One of those like real thick ones, like is basically painting a skin tone mask on your face. But that's a completely different genre of foundation. You know, this one is perfect for everyday wear, for camera wear, for on the stage singing on worship team wear. It's just perfect. All right, the next thing is a new cleanser that I got, and it is this real attractive looking thing. I had to pull this from the shower, but I have been using it for, I think, 2 weeks continuously, and my skin loves this. This is the charcoal bar from Primally Pure. Now, full transparency, I am an affiliate of Primally Pure skincare. It is clean, non-toxic, natural skincare, and I started using it on and off, and the more I use it with consistency, the more I really love it. And my acne was needing a little bit of help, and since I had to reorder the serum, which I'll talk about in a second, I decided to try this bar because I have tried 2 of the other bars and they're great. I've tried the baby bar. It's fine. It's good. It's lovely. And the soothing skin bar, also lovely. But I haven't tried the charcoal one. And this one just takes the cake. My skin loves this. When I use this in conjunction with my Clarisonic. So I wet the bar, and I will actually wet my face, and I will get some soap on my face, and then I will take the Clarisonic and wet the Clarisonic head and kind of rub it on there, which is why it looks the way that it does, is because I rub it on there so there's soap on the Clarisonic too, and then I'll turn the Clarisonic on and it'll get all soapy and sudsy and whatever, and then I'll rinse it off and go on my merry way with my skincare. The first 2 mornings after I used this at night and then smothered my face in the 2 coming products, my skin, I woke up with skin that felt amazing. Amazing. Like, not super shiny, like you just slackered a whole bunch of other moisturizing and serum type products on your face, but like just flawless. I felt like, again, $1,000,000. The theme of these beauty products is makes you feel like $1,000,000. This bar, which is $16, if I'm not mistaken, I will confirm, but like, it's been so good for my skin. So good. So the clarifying bar says wash away impurities and detoxify pores with raw honey, charcoal, and purifying essential oils while leaving the delicate skin barrier balanced. This lightly exfoliating lather cleanses the complexion with antimicrobial, and astringent properties from sustainably sourced botanicals to calm breakouts and support cellular renewal to reveal a more even skin tone. This thing's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It is in fact $16. I love this. I love this. And it's important to note that it is not as drying as some of the other soaps that are on the market, right? So it's an anti-acne bar, but my skin also gets really sensitive and I get dry patches if I'm not caring for it properly, and this doesn't have that problem. It's so good. Next up, same brand, Primally Pure. This is one of my favorite products I've tried by them. This is my third bottle of this. It is pricey, but it is so good. This is their clarifying serum. And this clarifying serum is just, it is luxurious feeling. It works really well. It is both hydrating and an acne preventative, which is amazing because again, with winter and everything, my skin will dry out like that, but I'll still have the acne problems. So this kind of combats both things at the same time. It's wonderful. The ingredients on this are jojoba oil, marula oil, prickly pear seed oil, green tea, EGCG, grapeseed oil, neroli, essential oils of sweet orange, turmeric, manuka, and grapefruit, rosemary extract, and non-GMO vitamin E. And the last two things actually act as a natural preservative in this product. And when I love this, this smell to me is just like, oh, you're putting on luxurious skincare. Like there's just something that smells, I think it's the turmeric that's in it, that is also an anti-inflammatory, which helps with the acne. 2 to 4 drops. One bottle lasts a long time. The big bottle, which yes, this is the big bottle. This is the 1 ounce bottle, is $98. I know, it's a lot. And I actually think that it was 92 before, so inflation might have gotten to the product now that I think about it. But like I said, a little bit goes a long way. I've been using it every day for several weeks now, and that's as far down as I am. Like it's got a long way to go, but it feels so good on my skin. And when I'm doing the charcoal bar and the serum, and special shout out to the clarifying cream, which is also really, really great. This is not sponsored. I swear it's not sponsored. But this is a great product too, because it takes care of not clogging your pores, but keeping you so sufficiently moisturized and hydrated. So much so that I only put this on at night. Really, I will put on a lighter moisturizer during the day, but at night when you want all that moisture and you want to sleep and have it all sink in, the process of using these 3 products, amazing. My skin does so well with these natural toxin-free products, which is just great. So the charcoal bar and the clarifying serum and the icing on top, quite literally the clarifying cream from Primally Pure, are my favorite products by them. And I have tried a lot of their products. So shameless plug here. Like I said, I am an affiliate and I do have a code. If you use the code, I think it's Brianna10. I'll put the code right here for you. You can get 10% off of your first purchase with Primally Pure. So that's the time if you want to like treat yourself to a little something, get a discount, try out some of the different products. That's the way to do it. Go ahead and use that code because it's only good for your first purchase. You guys, it has transformed my skin in ways I did not even know were possible. Seriously. And my last beauty favorite is this bad boy. I purchased the entire ColourPop Cosmetics Harry Potter collection because y'all know me. I'm a Potter nerd. I'm a Potterhead. I don't know what you call Harry Potter's fans, but the crowning glory of this collection, I firmly believe, is the eyeshadow palette. This palette is gorgeous. And quite frankly, like almost half of the colors in here are colors that I won't even really use or I haven't figured out how to use because they're too warm toned, like Pumpkin Juice and Butterbeer and Gryffindor and Infinity Cloak and an Invisibility Cloak. They're all colors, like they're great, they're pretty, but they're not for me personally. But for every color that is in here that is not for me, there are also like Liquid Luck is also really not my color either. But then they have beautiful matte colors that are actually perfect for me, like Marauder's Map and Enchanted Keys and Sorting Hat, which is actually, Elder Wand. There are so many good ones. 4 beautiful matte, perfect for the creased colors just for me, which I love. My entire eye look today is Harry Potter eyeshadows. And then glittery shades like the Nimbus 2000 or Patronus. And there's even a pressed glitter in here called Forbidden Forest. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And my favorite color, you guys, this is Lumos. Oh, she's beautiful. Look at her. Can you see? Oh, look at her. And then you just go shoo. And then it's just, it is like the perfect, Lumos like is the most appropriate name for it, because you take any look and you're like, oh, it just needs a little something. It just needs a little pop. It just needs a little light. Poof, Lumos, hello. And then you get this really nice like shimmer on top of it. It's in the inner corners. I don't know if you, or the outer, yeah, no, inner corners. It's in here. It's so good. Lumos is so good. So like I said, there's a handful of colors that I won't be using, but for every color that I won't be using, there's at least 2 that I will be using, and I've been enjoying it. I've been wearing these colors almost exclusively since I got the palette, and I'm loving it. And the best part is ColourPop is a really budget-friendly brand. So I think, I don't remember the exact price. I want to say somewhere between $30 to $35 for this palette. But you guys, it's wonderful. And like the Harry Potterness of it all, the perfection, the Hogwarts, the all of it, oh, it's so good. And there's other stuff in the collection that's really great too. I've actually been really enjoying their lip products. They have one that's Ron Weasley, Hermione Granger, Harry Potter, and Luna Lovegood. I've been loving all of them. And their lip balms, while not like blow me away, the packaging is really nice, and they have one for each Hogwarts house, which I think is really cool. And I've been using the Slytherin one because that's just the one I opened first, and I use it multiple times a day. It sits at my desk and I feel fancy and Hogwartsy every single time I use it. I love it. If you are a Harry Potter fan or a ColourPop fan, I highly recommend taking a look at the Harry Potter collection, but this one, for sure, this one. Foodstuffs, y'all. We're gonna start with this. This one is sad, but it's one of my favorite things. I'd be lying. This is the Trader Joe's dill pickle seasoning. Why is this sad? Because evidently this was a seasonal product and I did not know. So silly Brianna only picked up 2 when she found it over the summer and, or beginning of the fall. I don't even remember when I found it, but you guys, this, oh, I love dill pickles. For those of you who don't know me, I love dill pickles, and like good high quality dill pickles, and pretty much dill pickle flavored anything. Like, I love dill pickles. So this was a dream. This was heaven sent for me, and at $1.99 you couldn't beat it. I put this on everything. It went well on salads, it went well on popcorn, it went well in ranch dressing. Like if you need a dipping sauce for like those bear chicken nuggets from Costco, ranch dressing, dump some of this in there, mix it up. Oh my gosh, your mind will be blown. This product is amazing. It's just not available anymore, which makes me so sad. So here's my plea to you guys. I'm hoping, my fingers are crossed, and I am praying that this product comes back next summer. If you see it in Trader Joe's, tell me. Please tell me. Thank you. All right, next up is something I was not expecting to like enough to contribute to a favorites video, and it is this Nespresso pumpkin spice cake pods. As many of you might remember, the last couple of years I've really been anti pumpkin spice flavored coffee. There's been something about flavored coffees as a whole that I've really not been getting along with, but especially pumpkin spice, I'm like, you know what? I'm just meh on it now. Even though pumpkin spice season is one of my favorite seasons, I'm starting to grow tired of it. But because this was my first year with an espresso machine, I decided that I had to try the Nespresso pumpkin spice cake. And lo and behold, I ordered 3 boxes and was like, this is great because it's like 10 per each fall month, right? September, October, and November. So throughout the month, I can treat myself to 10 days of pumpkin spice flavored coffee. I ended up liking it so much that I hopped online and bought 3 more so I can enjoy pumpkin spice coffee every day during the months of fall. So that tells you something. I loved that. But the icing on the cake was I loved it with this. This is the pumpkin spice nut pods, and this is also something that I get seasonally because I feel obligated to do so. But I haven't been a big fan of pumpkin spice coffee. And I wasn't a big fan of this last year. I don't know if my taste buds changed. I don't know if this formula changed. I don't know if it's the combination of these 2 things together, but this combo has been pleasantly, joyfully fall in a cup for me every single morning. It has been knock it out of the park, delicious. And if you can still get your hands on this combination and you have an espresso machine, I highly recommend. I have to do a quick bonus shout out. Look what's back in my hot little hands, y'all. I have only just opened this. This is the peppermint mocha. For those of you that can't see, this is my favorite Nut Pods product that they make. I am obsessed with the Peppermint Mocha Nut Pods. I order the giant box of 12 from Amazon, and I may order some extras just to make sure. These don't expire until they're best before June of 2023. I fully intend to be drinking Peppermint Mocha Creamer until June of 2023, or maybe even July of 2023. As long as it's available, I will purchase it. I love it. It's my favorite, and I just cracked this open yesterday just to have an extra cup of coffee with peppermint mocha. And the angels sang as I took my first sip. It's so good. And the best part about Nut Pods, it's 10 calories per tablespoon and it's fat. No sugar, it's unsweetened. You can't beat it. I love it. My last food favorite is something that I have reintroduced into my life, and it is Western Bagels Perfect 10 Bagels. Why are these my favorite? Because they're bagels, but they're 140 calories, 9 grams of fiber, and 20 grams of protein in a bagel. In a bagel! And who doesn't love that? Because bagels are notoriously known for being wildly carbohydrate heavy, and thus they are kind of condemned by the diet food people and people on a diet and health food nuts and all of those things. No more do you have to demonize your bagel. I mean, let me be clear. You should not be demonizing bagels to begin with. Bagels are awesome, and they have a time and they have a place, and those carbohydrates are more than welcome in your diet. But if you're somebody that is trying to be mindful about their carbohydrate consumption or be balanced about making sure you're getting your other macronutrients or you're getting fiber alongside your carbohydrates, boom. These bad boys are what's gonna do it for you. They don't blow you out of the calorie bank. They have the 20 grams of protein, and oh my goodness, and they're legit. Like, they taste legit. Now, do they taste like a Thomas's bagel? Not exactly, but they're also not so bad that they are like an awful diet food. They taste like a bagel. I had one, regular one, toasted with some pumpkin cream cheese on it, and the bagel itself was a little bit chewy to me. But I started making bagel sandwiches that are mind-boggling. Onion and chive cream cheese, turkey, cheese, cucumbers. Oh my gosh, recreating my favorite Einstein Brothers tasty turkey sandwich. You toast this up, you would never know it's a diet bagel. My sandwich has been bringing me so much joy for lunch that I'm eating all of my husband's lunch meat, and I'm gonna have to go to the store again this week to make sure that he has enough to last him the rest of the week, because I have also been eating 4 ounces of turkey every single lunch, and it's worth it. I've been eating it with these bagels. It's so good. And my complete meal with the bagel sandwich and a serving of cottage cheese and a serving of popcorners boosts me to over 60 grams of protein for that meal. Oh my gosh. I am not at all mad that I decided to impulse purchase these and get bagels back into my life, specifically Western bagels. Next favorite is a home favorite, and if you watch Vlogtober, you've seen this already, but I have to. It's this. It is the Pillow Fort tablet holder, but I have not been using it as a tablet holder. I've been using it as a book holder. This little ledge right here, which is actually hard, you can stick your book in and it'll hold your page open, and what this does is it sits on your lap beautifully and props up your book, so you don't have to sit in your recliner at funky angles. And I don't know about you, but I am not a read my book sitting on my lap when I'm all the way up here type of person. So I end up like curling up in the chair or like craning my neck to read while it's resting on the arm of the chair or something like that. And somebody on TikTok, I think, posted about this. It's at Target. It is by Pillow Fort, which is Target's brand. And it was 20 bucks. I got it on sale actually for 16 bucks, and I do not regret this purchase at all. It is wonderful. So not only do you store your book on here, so like my book usually sits on it and the pillow sits in my recliner just waiting for me to come and use it, but not only does it do the book thing, but it's of course a tablet holder, but there's also a pocket back here, and then there's a pocket over here, and then there's a pocket on the other side too. This has been my favorite random Target find. They're like things you never knew you needed. This qualifies under that list, and I am so glad I hunted this sucker down at my Target. I'm so glad because, oh, it's perfect. I have a book favorite this month, and again, if you've been watching my channel for a while this month, you have already heard me talk about it multiple times, but it bears repeating. Office BFFs by Jenna Fischer and Angela Kinsey. If you like The Office at all, this book is for you. The amount of photographs that are in here from behind the scenes in the office, color photographs, the amount of behind the scenes stories and information about all of the actors and all of the crew and all of the experiences. It is just so good. And the way it's written is amazing. It's written conversationally. So throughout the entire book, all you see, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see how there's different headlines? One is in orange, one is in blue. That is Jenna and Angela taking turns participating in a story and talking like they're having a conversation. It was such an enjoyable read. I enjoyed every second of it. And like I said, if you are an Office fan, you need this book, but you need to get the hardcover book. You need to get the hardcover with the colored photos. It is 100% worth it. And then my last favorite is actually music. Meghan Trainor came out with a new album, and I'm utterly and completely obsessed with it. I didn't see it coming. I didn't anticipate being obsessed with this Meghan Trainor album. I mean, I know Taylor Swift is like the album of the day right now, right as I'm filming this video. Taylor Swift just launched her other album, her new album, Midnights or whatever, and Meghan Trainor launched her album around the same time. And Meghan Trainor's album is so much fun. I think one of the things I've always enjoyed about Meghan Trainor, and don't get me wrong, I've never been a super fan. I've never been like, I must listen to all the Meghan Trainor stuff, but like, I love the All About That bass, and like, I relate to that song so much, you know? And so like, I've listened, and a handful of her stuff throughout the years has ended up on my I Love This Song playlist. She was frequently used as a track in Body Pump, so there's a handful of Meghan Trainor songs I know because they were Body Pump tracks. And I've always appreciated her because her music actually sounds like fun, upbeat pop music instead of what pop music is kind of turned into. And so like, I just feel like this really fun, bubbly pop vibe with her, and I love it. So I started listening to a couple of the singles from her new album, and I'm just obsessed. I'm obsessed with all of it. I'm obsessed with it all, especially the upbeat numbers. A couple of my favorites from this album are Lucky, Shook, Don't I Make It Look Easy, and Made You Look. Those are like my top 4 from this album. They're so fun. I can't tell you the amount of time this week I have spent dancing to that music in my head, out loud, in my head, I mean like with headphones in. But like my entire cleaning day was sponsored by Meghan Trainor because all I did was listen to her music, and it's so fun. If you need some joyful, fun, body positive pop music in your life, definitely check out her new album. All right, there you go. I know this was longer than I thought it was going to be, but those are my current favorites. Let me know in the comments below, what are some of your current favorite things lately? Anything that I should be checking out? Leave a comment and let me know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, as it really does help me out. And if you want to be a part of the Diva and the Divine community, we would love to have you. Just click that little red subscribe button to join our team. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. Take care, and I will see you very soon.